Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little jump.
Chance for a shot! Ronaldo might just make this. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cruyff. That's a lovely pass. That's going to go a long way. Vitinha. Now that's well seen too. Jordan Henderson. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and they're
Chance, surely! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Cannavaro. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Danger averted for now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Park Ji-sung. Cross in. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldinho.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the through ball. Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. He has a look out. Can he finish? 5 minutes till the break. Cruyff couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Ronaldo. Played in. He gets big. They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of out. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now the breakaway. Now then, the ball's come loose. Park Ji-sung. Hit into the... Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Grealish clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good-looking ball. Vitinha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems.
He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Tonali. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's got the beating of his man. Takes a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Grealish driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Back into the middle. Plays a sharp little ball here. Deep cross. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's tried one! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Tonali cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
El dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal
Now it's Bojan. He's through, now is he in? Oh, super ball. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bale. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance hit. Ronaldinho! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he whips it in. Oh, what a climb! Should have equalised.
Cruyff clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Played out to the right. Bale gets flagged offside. Bojan. It's a threatening shot at goal! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's on it, can he get it? Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Barcelona are having a ball here. And he's found a way past. Real chance! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Lewandowski, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I quite like the look of the defender Pavlovic, because he seems to be a very good blend of steel and skill. We know all about his tackling and his strength, but it's the other aspect of his game that really stands out. He can carry the ball forward and pick those telling passes too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking tidy in possession here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Inzaghi. Barella knocks it out wide. Lookman, cross goes in there, and the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Plays the return pass, and it's Locatelli. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zaniolo, passing is crisp and sharp. He's going for goal!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Del Piero. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Tomori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Barella.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Zaniolo. He's through here. And he's straight offside. Paris ended up in no man's land. McTominay. And this is Inzaghi. Chance! Goal! Milan! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply...
And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Del Piero! It's hit the crossbar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. McTominay. And he goes cross-field. Thuram. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
That's going in strongly.
Bastoni concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Ball swung in. And that's the keeper's ball. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And that'll be a goal kick. Now it's Del Piero, looking for the run. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Thuram. Ball played for Lookman. Knocks it into space. Ah, that's a fine interception. Baresi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Osimhen. And it's Barella. Lookman. Barella. Has a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, crossbar! Ribery. So what can they make of this? Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Calhanoglu. Now it's Inzaghi. Serginho. Zanetti. And that's been won straight back, and it's Del Piero. Now it's Osimhen.
That was lovely, that.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Zaniolo. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti delivers. Lookman gets it away. It is a corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a header! We've got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
He's had a shot! It's a goal! Inter are back in business. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This has become one superb game of football. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Who saw this coming? Milan are hurt by just about the final punch. The ball has bounced loose now. Barella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Big chance!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Corner number 2 then.
Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Giroud.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Lookman. Plenty to aim at here. That'll be a throw-in. McTominay. That has been cut short. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Out to the right. Wriggles his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicked it back promptly.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Now it's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great vision.
That's positional goals. The utilisation.
Big header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And this is Inzaghi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
De Gea deals with that nice and simple.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 22.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Filippo Inzaghi looking to add to his goal.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
Calhanoglu,
recupero.
searching passes played there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in, thinks about the shot. Lookman! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a half-decent try. Desperate defending required here. Punched away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Viene sostituito con
So our quest to find the winner
46.
continues.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27. Numero 20.
Rafael Leao.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il
That
numero
was
12.
good alertness. Soulé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swung over. Nkunku. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, nicely intercepted. Gabia with the clearance. Seedorf. Now it's Inzaghi. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Nkunku. Up he goes! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now Howell, terrific header! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now that's well seen too. Soulé, McTominay, and here's Giroud. Soulé, it's a really well-measured ball. He has a look up. Bullish header! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.